No, not that way, not that way. You gotta get it way up high. Oh, okay.
They're folded about 400 times.
Oh, okay.
That's a whole sheet of paper.
Yeah, it is.
It's fine.
Okay, the name I drew is Brian.
Okay.
Hey, Brian, you got a seat. Okay, we're going to go to the swearing of the new board members. You please come up. Okay, state your name. Hear me?
I, Carla Martin,
Okay, do you solemnly swear sincerely and truthfully?
do solemnly swear sincerely and truthfully,
And affirm that I support the
and affirm that I support the
Constitution of the United States
Constitution of the United States
and the state of Colorado,
and the state of Colorado,
and faithfully perform the duties
and faithfully perform the duties of the office of trustee,
trustee and mayor and trustee. Okay, upon which I am about to enter.
upon which I am about to enter.
State of Colorado, Colorado County. And
I think that's the part where you just
that's all I'm gonna read you out there. The rest will be filled out by each one of them.
and then you just need to sign the Thank you, John.
You bet, yeah. Good job.
The next thing is to appoint a mayor pro tem. Do we want to do that tonight, or would we like to wait until Wednesday?
I personally would like to table it to Wednesday, and I think it would be more appropriate.
Everybody here? Okay, so we'll table that. Can I have a motion to adjourn? Meeting adjourned.
Already closed your city, look at that. Lickety split.
Quiet tonight, huh? Oh, that pie.
They got some kind of beef. I'm not even I've always I've always liked that. You know, I mean, you've never had an argument with those
No, I didn't have issues with many people at all, but the ones that did really did me good. Yep, that's for sure. I don't know, I've been rolling the thought.
You've got the experience. And they trust you. You're part of their club. I trust you, even though you're part of their club.
I don't
You know what
claim clubs, yeah.
you know what about it. But
I'm just,
you
that's
have
why I
my
just stay home.
They're a very neutral party.
Yeah, I try. I've always been that way.
You are.
School and everything.
You
know.
truly are.
You're one of the first people to know. Literally, because I paid you for my time.
Right, right, and you guys weren't gonna be here until later, right? I was thinking that you guys ended up, it was gonna be later or something, so I was thinking that I'd do it on a Saturday or something, you guys could have.
Oh, no. But that's the kind of thing you do, and that's why I want you back
To
to
me, I think that's the way to be, instead of,
Thank you for always being that way.
Thank you for being here.
Hey, will you make sure this is on?
Did you see my ballot, or did you see the back of it? What does that mean? What does that mean? Get through this first.
That was fast, right?
If you feel uncomfortable, you are welcome to ask someone else to join.
Jason, can you come sit with me?
I invited her to invite a guest, if she feels comfortable. I have no idea why there is tension between us, other than gossip and rumor.
I know, we're just gonna, that way we all are good. I have no idea what this keys are.
I get you. It's your first day, you'll figure it out on Wednesday. They'll get you
How
there.
did I wanna figure it out?
I agree. That's what I thought about the mayorship last week. I'm glad I didn't get that. I get a couple years ago, I came in here about like your group, came at this group. Pretty similar if you actually watch the videos. Some people, I pissed some people off. They grew my reputation to bigger than it is. I'm not near as aggressive as I sound. I'm actually quite intelligent. 2 years ago, all that was personal. You don't understand that Joni, and those were our friends at the time. I went to birthdays and Christmases with Eric. It's not like I don't know these people. I know them quite well. Scott quit being my friend when I asked him to put into writing what Eric was saying about me. Before then, we were all buddies. That's how I know what really can go on around here. I'm not trying to get into personal stuff. What happens up here is business, plain and simple. I said that to Joni 2 years ago. None of our personal problems ever came out. It was always city business because I'm not like most people. My thought process is different. I am a very logical thinker. Emotions, as soon as emotions get thrown in, I'm jumbled. Like when all of a sudden I'm frazzled, you can tell I'm frazzled. When I'm calm, I can do math like you've never seen. I can code. I speak 5 languages. I'm that guy. I don't have a beef with you. I wanted to tell you before the election even happened, one, I never expected to win. I was running out of, was asked, I said I would do it, I kept my word. By no means did I expect you to lose. I've read the minutes of Ordway. I know what you've done over there. I know about that $15,000 thing you did for them. How else would I know? No one told me that. Not one person has said a good thing to you about you to me. I went and found that out on my own. The gossip that we've heard back and forth about each other, I chose not to hold it against you. I asked your daughter about a question. She said, that's completely false. I took her at her word because the source isn't very good. I wanted to tell you all these things, that I was coming in here to get information. It had nothing to do with you. I think I found something wrong 2 years ago. On another date, first I'm going to write up a protocol on how to do this.
Okay.
But then I want to approach you on how to investigate it. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong.
Okay.
If I'm right, I'm right. Plain and simple. But I will work out a protocol that makes it very clear that no manipulations have happened, because while people think my videos are edited, they're only clipped. I have never once manipulated a video. I clip them down because people don't have the attention span for 45 minutes, but I don't cheat it.
And we'll let you have
won't
any
ever-
of the whole
I'll-
videos
the
you
whole
want.
of it.
You can
I'll
have
give
the
you
whole
everything
thing.
I have. I will be
And
open and
honestly
honest.
tell you, I haven't watched any of them.
Well, I wish you would.
I wish you
really
would.
haven't. I don't have Facebook.
It's on YouTube.
refuse to do Facebook.
It's on YouTube. It's on your phone. You
Yeah.
can look at it.
After we read your letters to the city, our opinion of you changed.
Your opinion and my opinions, we have been making the same exact arguments separately. We should have been together making it, a group of us. I realized after listening to that meeting that was a giant cluster, that several of us think other people are in each other's groups. So none of it, Lucille was the kicker. They didn't,
Somebody
Cody
back
didn't
there
trust
didn't
them.
trust her, our
your
side
group
didn't trust her.
them, my group
Nobody
didn't trust
did.
her. I didn't even know her until the methadone attack. Before that nonsense, I don't know these people. I was legitimately trying to bring a decent, you met the guy. I hope maybe you at least swayed your opinion a percentage. Not the whole thing, but to see that I'm not after all. That thing with whatever they thought I was up to this weekend, they just got themselves busted by accident. I had nothing to do. I
The video-
love that they did it.
The video that Jay requested, that we were actually picking up the quarter request for, do you remember the night that it was brain
ADA?
awareness
Oh,
in March,
yes.
it was traumatic brain
We
injury
wanted to
month?
put it on YouTube to show our doctor.
I wanted my doctor to see it, so Jay had requested that and something else. Jay, and if you look, he puts in core requests like 3 days a
all the
week.
time. It's not a big
Constantly.
deal. I don't bug the lady. Ask Vicky and Davita. I have never, Julie, I knew Julie personally. When all that exploded, it got personal, so it seemed more than it was. With you guys, there's nothing personal other than Eric. Eric's been harassing me since I got Julie fired. What reason is a question mark.
We really
So
didn't
this
have
doesn't get
footage
drawn out.
of
This is
Eric
going
breaking
on.
into the building.
Actually, I had
He
no
complete-
idea.
Jay was
He
outside talking to
completely-
Toby.
If he
Well,
had not done that,
And I sent him in here. I did.
okay, why?
Because I felt, and it's my own, because I am able to do it, that there was remote access.
There was.
There could have been.
There could have been.
To everything.
Yeah, but
So
you would have had an IP check. There's in the server, it would have told you who logged in, how long, what they checked.
Yeah.
I could
But-
show you how to access the log file.
Yeah, but just, because I was out of state.
Oh,
everybody
I
knew-
don't know.
Yeah, I was out of state. I was at a funeral.
Okay.
I'm in Mass, and I get like 80 text messages from everyone. So I said, take someone with you, go down there, just unplug the internet. I said, unplug the cables to the computers.
If they'd have just unplugged the router, that'd have been the end of it.
Yeah, and I don't know, because I'm not a computer. Unplug the internet was what I told him.
That's what should have been done.
And unplug the Ethernet to the cameras. The cameras will still record here, but they won't record, they're not accessible from anywhere
Okay,
outside.
so we have footage for the weekend.
So, yes, so that way this building is still covered.
Let me back up and give you some extra information that may help with all of this. Video footage, the election footage, everything. Nate was at my house this week. Nate is the one that signed that contract. We have a cloud server somewhere else with 90 days of storage.
I see nobody's ever said that.
We didn't know that
I'm
either
trying
until
to
he
give
mentioned
people this
it.
information, but everyone thinks that I'm attacking when I'm not. Whatever,
So-
all the accusations on the election stuff, I was the last to know. But I'm the,
You can lock up right now to get keys.
I don't have a code though.
Oh.
Which key is it?
I don't know on that set.
Well, do we need to go outside?
It's
Well,
fine,
I
you guys
prefer
can
if
wait
we
around,
could-
I can go get a cigarette real quick, I
Can
just,
you
yeah, I
smoke
forgot
real quick?
about that.
I want to get this done so
Yeah.
we don't have to keep on.
So if
we can go
there's
outside.
90 days, we need to know how to access that.
Yes.
Because I saw your core request for today.
Yes.
And I don't, you're asking for this footage. I'm like, well, if it goes away in 7 days, we can't honor his core request.
You have, well, Everything I'm asking for isn't Zoom footage and isn't security footage.
Okay.
Everything that you saw is for minutes. I am dragging out everything
Oh,
that...
it's for minutes.
You didn't read it?
Well, I understood.
I'm not after your security footage. Y'all got your own problems.
See, everybody
Your
knows.
handwriting's horrible, Jay. You need to really work on that.
No.
Because I read,
I
oh,
had
okay.
a total reverse shoulder in April of last year. These 3 fingers are half numb.
Okay, that
I
would explain why I
help
cannot
my
read.
People
It's not
assume
a-
we're up to way worse stuff than we really are.
Vicky, did I ask if Kayla could write for me today because my hand isn't working?
Beat you.
I asked you.
Oh, no,
Okay.
that's not even.
Okay, I'm
It's
sorry.
not, it's a
I
physical
misunderstood.
issue.
Yeah.
I get it.
I know. I
But
know
my
exactly what you mean.
hand's not working. And it's because of this. And
Yeah.
it
Okay.
doesn't help when I'm excited that it gets, no, all I,
Okay, so you're after minutes?
yes.
Oh, well,
Half of that is to help you.
okay.
You don't even know it. You think, I get it. That's why I've been,
Yeah, I'm like,
if you would have come out on your porch that day, 90% of us might have gone.
yeah, well,
Maybe not, actually, most of what happened had nothing to do with me, so
Yeah.
my part.
And we
could
took
not
a
have
lot of shit that night.
Oh, we
were,
have taken so-
because everybody
people have come
thought
to
we
my
were doing all
house,
kinds of stuff,
people
but we
have
just
threatened me and
stayed
cussed me,
quiet and we
and
took
then
it.
Eric, I mean,
That is a
tell
very
me, have you
problem.
seen that video?
no, I haven't, well, like I said, I haven't seen any of them.
This one, it's very
I-
short. You probably want to watch.
It's very short. I have a restraining order hearing on Monday.
Okay,
The primary witness that was standing right there is Vicky. Not only was Vicky a primary witness, she is a material witness because before I got there, Eric was harassing her.
okay,
I am asking you to allow her to come to my restraining order and be my witness, given the fact that the security system cannot provide me footage, that I was attacked in the office unprovoked, and that Eric has been doing this to me for at least 2 years, and I can show you by text where I contacted, I keep up with stuff. I contacted Scott and asked him in writing. I contacted Nathan Schultz. I'm understanding you might be friends with him. Asked him if I contacted him about what Eric and Scott had been communicating to me. This is all record. This isn't something I'm making up.
I am, if she is issued a subpoena, which they can do for you Monday morning.
I don't have that kind of time. It's Monday morning, period.
Monday
Everyone
morning,
needs to be
maybe
there.
Monday afternoon. We're not sure what.
I need to go back and check the time, but no, that time is now, and because I couldn't get in the office to get the footage because of all these reasons, I think it's justifiable to allow her to come to a 1-hour meeting. It's not like I'm asking for I'm not trying to fight you or get you in
Well,
trouble, but
I
she
am,
is.
I am gonna say this, since it is court,
Mhm.
I would think that that would be up to her.
If she's willing, if you're
Yeah.
willing to let her go.
It-
Well,
it's-
I will
it's up
ask
to
her
her.
again, but she did not
I
seem.
think she would be more comfortable if there was a subpoena, but it is totally up to her. I mean, I can't stop her from going
Right.
to court.
You're welcome to hold that if you want. This is me walking in the office. This is how quick this happened.
Or a house. Over that, that's no. Signs, no.
I didn't really, well, I did see you today, but you were in charge.
You'll notice Eric isn't in the room. If you didn't see that.
Who is that gentleman?
Brian.
If I can
Brian.
Oh, it's Brian.
to complete your core request, because I don't know that I have the capability to now access those things.
It's my understanding that a trustee came in and tampered with the security system. Is that correct? Eric?
Where did he come from?
See that?
Oh shit. He was on the other side of the door. He goes through that door to Cram. I can keep, and he keeps going. He doesn't stop here. Brian,
Back it up just a little bit so I can watch it. Just
if you will allow me, I will send you a link to your phone and you can have it. May I have your number?
You just
I will not
assaulted me,
harass
sir.
you
I've asked the
ever.
clerk, but you touched my daddy.
I get why you think this stuff, but does that look like I was provoking it?
It's 719-417-0186. If you could send that link to me. I would.
As we speak.
And like I say,
Wow.
I can't stop her
See,
from
I don't
going
think
to
that's
court.
bad. I've been reading.
I don't want to.
Will you allow her without issue?
Yes,
Okay.
if she will go, but if she.
I'll
doesn't
leave
want
that to her.
I mean, that's.
That is completely up to her, but I am asking her boss. 2 years ago, I learned a lot of lessons on who to communicate with and how. I didn't know 2 years ago. I got my hand slapped for it. Believe me, all that nonsense 2 years ago cost me. Every friend that I thought I had in this town, gone. That building down there, I lost money in that deal because of Joni and their group. They're the ones that put me up to buying the damn thing.
Oh, you
The burnout.
bought the
On Colorado.
whole church.
Yeah.
And we cleaned it out.
I knew John Atterbury. I knew Kim is his wife's life coach. She got her Tina Atterbury sober and has been her coach for 5 years. Tina's been doing great if you don't know her. Because I knew how to get a hold of her, I knew how to get a hold of John. They have been trying to handle a nightmare of problems. I'm sure you heard. I offered him a $3,000. He took it. Had Julie process the lien from the work they did down there, taking the vehicles and all that, before I bought the property, I would have never caught any of this. One mistake on one error that was going to cost me $1,000 on my property is the only reason I ever came here and asked a single question. And when I asked the question, Joni said, Nate stole a hard drive and sent me on this wild, you don't know
What
this.
does that have to do with?
Oh, I will show you the video.
That's what I
That's
said to
what,
her.
well,
I said, Joni, what does Nate stealing a hard drive have to do with you being a bad friend to me?
Well-
She said, I'm so stressed out because of the office.
yep, and
Not
blame
knowing
Nate.
that me and Nate are friends.
So I went after Nate.
What the hell are you doing stealing our personal information from the office? Nate said, what are you talking about?
Dumbfounded. Nate is a tech guy like I am 17 feet tall. Nate is great at what he does, but Nate is technically zero efficient. I had to, 2 years ago,
I
that.
didn't say that. I just
No,
thought that
I
was
love the guy. He was at my
not
house
say that.
today. I'm not bashing on
Nate.
him. I know the Carleys are friends with him. I don't know about you, but I know he has spoken well of
I
you.
was his
I don't know
neighbor
which is
forever.
which, but
But we don't believe Nate stole a hard
But
drive.
I know, I had that 2 years ago to get the data for the security system. I had to teach Nate how to install an app on his phone and then help him do it, which is the only reason when I said in that last meeting that I helped Nate, that was the one day so that I could get footage of when he got in Kim's face. Have you seen that one?
We've been,
I'll show you that one later.
this stuff.
There's a
this
lot of
isn't the
things
first
that
time
I think
we
you're
wrote
missing,
up
and
on
more
this
importantly,
stuff.
I think I stumbled onto something a couple of years ago. I thought it was lost and cleared. Because of a recent mistake and a recent thing, I'm not trying to go into too many details at the second, because I don't want it to disappear. I think that mistake uncovered the original nonsense. It's refound. I would like to work out a protocol that makes sure that you're happy I'm not doing anything wrong, and let me find it. I will work it out. I will work it out on paper. We will agree to it. I will make.
Because we read your letter.
I have
when
no
you said,
intentions
I
of-
don't understand why the water system says one thing in the office.
I
is
think
another.
I know.
We don't understand either. We have the same question. Wasn't making sense to us.
I went to Terry Reeves 2 years ago about it, but he doesn't do financial crimes. He looked at Julie's audit, that forensic audit, and said, "Psh, he doesn't understand the math the way I understand math, algorithms, coding." 2.5 years ago, I sat down with Nate and I watched every video on UB Max that I could find. I learned every bit. I know UB Max better than your girls do because I learn quickly. Thing is, I did that with the intention of learning how to manipulate it so that I could tell you where the flaws were, just like I came to y'all and told y'all about the water meters, how easy they are to manipulate. You know, a magnet dropped on top of it's all it takes, right? No one knew until I told them 2 years ago. Yeah. I had to delete it from a piece of a video where I was talking with Nathan Schultz about it.
to go or what?